Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. This is the 4th generation of the Hyundai Tucson. It's right in front of me. This happens to be the petrol model. Straight away we are going to be opening the engine bay of this vehicle, and there it is. This actually happens to be the petrol engine. It does not get hydraulic struts, but it does get insulation. Now this petrol engine is a 2-liter unit which produces 156 horsepower and 192 Newton meters of torque. The diesel is more powerful. It's the most powerful in the segment. It's also a 2-liter engine which also gets the option of Hyundai's H-Track system, which is H for Hyundai and Track for traction, which by the way is the most powerful in the segment. I already said that. 186 horsepower and 416 Newton meters of torque, mated to a 8-speed automatic gearbox. This petrol is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. Both the gearboxes are actually torque converter units. Now this is longer, wider, taller and has a longer wheelbase when compared to the older model. However, it doesn't look that way. You know why? Because it's more curvy. So you can see the design is more curvy right now. But the logo is also grown bigger. There's a camera here and the grille is really very nice. It's kind of finished in, say, gunmetal. This is the DRL of the vehicle. So there are 5 elements for the DRL. That happens to be the indicator. This is the low beam. This happens to be the high beam, and you get parking sensors everywhere. In fact, the parking sensors here are kind of close, but this is obviously curved. Okay, this is the towing hook, and this is a very nice looking car. I really love it in red. Okay, now the petrol model does not come with 4-wheel drive. It's a 2-wheel drive with front wheel drive, of course. The 4-wheel drive model also gets terrain modes. Snow, sand and mud is the mode, obviously. Now let's come to the wheels. These happen to be 18 inches. Tire size happens to be 235/60 18s. I really like the design of the alloy wheels. You can see, yeah, this side molding around the wheel arch also looks nice. There's a camera here, indicator right there, and a request sensor here. Now they have used this black panel or plastic cladding all around for that SUV appeal. In fact, you can see the design element here. You can see the design element here as well. Gloss black finishing here, gloss black finishing right there. This obviously gets a shark fin antenna, which is again finished in gloss black. And then I think dual tone colors are also available. Now coming to the rear, the design is also very nice. Again, LED has been used extensively on this car. However, this doesn't seem to be LED. And yeah, actually it's a bulb. There you can see bulb and bulb. Now the thing is that the reverse light is on this side. Okay, that is the rear fog light of the vehicle, and then the lights look really nice. In fact, the logo has grown bigger at the rear as well. So yeah, there you can see the wiper and washer is actually hidden. That's like what we see on Range Rovers, of course. This is the camera system, and you get parking sensors here, sort of a skid plate, and there is the exhaust of the vehicle. Yeah, hidden underneath, of course, only on one side. Towing hook and this sort of a 3D finishing has been given. Now it gets a power tailgate, so in order to open the boot, here I press the button and there opens the boot. Boot is actually quite big, decent size for the segment, of course, and power tailgate. Now the spare wheel is actually an alloy. It's a full-sized one as well. Well, that's impressive. Here happens to be a 12-volt charging socket. There's a light placement here, and yeah, speaker. It gets an 8-speaker system. In order to recline the seat, I just have to pull this, and there the seat reclines, and you obviously get a parcel shelf here. So you can recline the seat from the boot, of course. Press this button to shut this. We are actually going to put the seat back into place. It's taking its own sweet time to go, but yeah, that's powered, of course. Thing is, Hyundai has gone crazy with the amount of features they've offered on this car. Now this is actually upright because this one actually has a recline angle. To adjust it, you have to use this. That is completely reclined. So you can see there's a big difference in terms of the recline angle. Quality levels are actually quite nice. Yeah, it's very impressive. Gloss black finishing here. This does not get one touch up and down. The rear windows do not get it, although they should have given sun blinds here. That's something which is missed. It gets a lot of features which focus towards tech, but you know what? It's got something known as the Boss mode. So here you can see there's not much space on offer. Well, worry not, because now you can push the seat ahead by pressing this button. That's not it. You can actually move the angle of the seat, and then you can push it all the way ahead. There you see, I'm pushing it ahead so that I can increase the legroom of this vehicle, and legroom is actually very impressive, very impressive. Headroom is also very impressive. Like, look at the amount of headroom I have. Obviously, I've reclined the seat right now. Light here on the top. There's a handle to hold on to. Seat belts get the height adjust function. AC vents are placed here. 2 USB charging sockets given below. Slight hump here, but you obviously get a center armrest. And this has twin cup holders too. Isofix child seat mounts. Seats are actually very nice and comfortable. and you get this massive panoramic roof, like really huge. I'll just show that to you in a bit. But look at the dashboard design. That also looks very nice. I love the way the dashboard has been done. Hyundai is taking quality to the next level in certain areas, and also the design elements are absolutely fantastic. Okay, some hard plastics are here, of course. Magazine holders slightly scooped out, but legroom and knee room not an issue at all. Under thigh support is adequate, I would say. Not the best, not bad either. Okay, there's some stuff here. We are going to remove this and listen to this. Okay, guys, 3, 2, 1. अरे आजा हाथ में भाई. That was so satisfying as well. So it has got 64 colors for ambient lighting too. Now let's just shut this. So let's get to the front. I don't know why Hyundai's logo has grown bigger in terms of size. Okay, here there's a request sensor. I don't think they will have a request sensor on the other side, because usually Hyundai does not offer request sensor on the other side. But this car gets request sensors on both the sides. That's so amazing. Okay, from here I'm going to show you the massive panoramic roof. Look at that. That's like really big and huge. Okay, let's shut this. Feels very nicely put together. This is 8-way adjustable powered seat for the driver. It says Tucson here. In fact, you get memory functions. You can save up to 2 people settings. Front power windows are one touch up and down. These are the controls to lock and unlock the vehicle. These are for the power window controls, and obviously this is for the child lock. In fact, the whole treatment is amazing. This is also big enough. There's light here as well. Okay, look at the steering wheel. It is so nice and sporty. I really like the way the whole cabin has been done. So now we are inside. First and foremost, let's turn off the hazard lights. Glove box is big enough, but you know what? Unfortunately, it doesn't get the cooling function. There's the first aid kit lying there. Here, you have some storage space. It's actually deep enough, but obviously it doesn't slide because the design is such. Now, you can cool the seats and you can heat the seats. Both the front seats get the ventilation and heating function. Twin cup holders here. Lot of buttons here. You know why? This is the electric parking brake. This happens to be for the parking camera, parking sensors, downhill assist and auto hold. And it says drive mode here. Now for the 4-wheel drive versions, for the diesel, it also gets that terrain mode which I was talking about. There's some storage here. This is obviously the wireless charging pad. USB and 12 volt outlet. Steering feels, gear lever feels nice to it. Steering feels even better to hold. In fact, it's adjustable both for reach as well as rake. So we're just going to push it back. Some amount of gloss black here, but okay, it has got something known as multi-air mode, which diffuses the air like it does in an aircraft. That's the reason it comes out from here. Can you see those pores? I'm not too sure if you can, but yeah, it actually comes out from there. That's also a very unique feature. Auto dimming mirror, of course. Light placement here on the top. Let's open the sunroof. Let's see how much does it open. I think it opens quite a bit. Okay, that's gone far, and that's it. It won't open any further. But I am really impressed by the Tucson. I think it's a fantastic car. Now this sunblind will obviously close. You just have to tap it once, because if you tap it a little harder, then okay. Now I struggle with this because they only have one button for this. Press it inside, push it slightly. No, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, now it opens. So they could have had different buttons, like say the Tata Harrier. Light is operated like this. Now this thing opens. Here there is a mirror. There's a light on the top which has to be manually activated, and there is this extension also for the sunblind. It's kind of nice. Okay, it's not really hard plastic, but lower down it's hard, but this is sort of soft, which is very impressive. This is a 10.25 inch screen. This is again a 10.25 inch screen. The screen is amazing. It's very high definition. These are the controls for the air conditioning, that diffuse thing I was telling you about, multi-air mode. This is the one where the air actually comes out from here, and it's a chiller. The air conditioning is obviously very nice. It's actually got a dual zone climate control air conditioning, so yeah, that's also good. Okay, now let's get into reverse. This is the reverse parking camera. It obviously gets a 360-degree camera, and there you can, back zoom and stuff like that. It gets guidelines, of course. Let's get out of reverse. What we are going to do is we are actually going to turn on the camera. So this is the camera system which we already saw, but there are multiple modes for the camera, so you can see a lot of stuff here. Yeah, that's the wire dangling and all. So yeah, that's also nice. You can see the quality of the screen is actually amazing, and it obviously gets a PM 2.5 air filter as well. So yeah, easy to browse. You get Apple CarPlay, you get Android Auto connectivity, you get Hyundai's Blue Link with more than 60 plus connected car features. There's valet mode, there's quiet mode. You also get to hear sounds of nature. So yeah, maps and all navigation is amazing. Okay, we are not going to navigate anywhere, but yeah, the quality is very nice. I really love the screen which Hyundai does, because it's very readable, it's very nice and very well done as well. Okay, it gets a 8-speaker Bose sound system. Let's listen to an audio right away. Let's turn into FM. Come on, clicky. जैसे तुम्हें चलते जाना है वैसे मुझे भी चलते जाना है, इसलिए मैं तुम्हें बंद करूंगा और अभी हम फोकस करेंगे कार पे. I like the way the steering wheel has been done. Okay, there are a lot of buttons here. Now this is for phone call, of course, and then this is for volume. This is for actually audio controls, and this is for voice commands. There are a lot of buttons here as well, and these buttons happen to be for the cruise control. So this is actually to browse through that screen. So there you can see this one has a lot of information. You know why? Because it has got 19 ADAS function. 19 out of those 19s, most of them are for, say, the forward collision warning and autonomous emergency braking, and then lane keep assist, lane departure warning. It also has this blind spot monitor, blind spot assist. There Gagan is trying to figure out how is the car, and he's in a very intense discussion there. But anyways, coming back to the car, well, automatic wipers, automatic headlights. Okay, it has got this blind spot monitor. Here I give a right indicator, there it works. Give a left indicator, there it works. So very similar to the one on the Alcazar. Let's use the wipers right away. Wipers are also very nice. So like I was telling you about the ADAS functions, it's got plenty of ADAS functions, which is amazing, firstly. And like I was telling you, blind spot monitor is there on the mirrors. It has got all these ADAS and all those, forward collision warning. It also has, honestly, Hyundai has gone overboard by giving us level 2 ADAS functions in this car, and we are going to experience them tomorrow. Let's listen to the horn. Horn is also actually quite nice. Now this cluster actually changes when I change the drive mode. Now there, eco, normal and sport, similar to the one on the Alcazar, but then you can obviously go into the screen and decide which mode you want to see when. So that's also a possibility. Yeah guys, so that's about it. Okay, there are some buttons which I didn't talk about. So this is to open the boot of the vehicle. This is for traction control, and this is the headlight leveler. By the way, how can I miss? Hyundai claims that this has got 29 unique or first in segment features, and I think this car is going to sell in decent numbers. But that brings me to the price of the car. So what is going to be the price of this vehicle? I think top end will almost reach around 38-39 lakhs on road Mumbai for the 4-wheel drive diesel automatic. This is only automatic. There is no manual available in this car. Let's do one thing. Let's actually turn off the vehicle. So the engine start button is actually hidden here. So when I turn it off, the doors obviously unlock, and there we're just going to open. So it's showing me exactly which door is open, and then it obviously has the Hyundai greeting, which is coming on both the screens, by the way. And let's quickly have a look at the wipers. So there they are. This is the wiper. Yeah. So this actually fouls here. So I don't know how the washing guys are going to manage that. And that's about it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this Hyundai Tucson. I think Hyundai has another winner in its hands. But yes, at the end of the day, I think diesel is going to sell more than petrol. But yes, they have a petrol option. If you like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That's a like button. Also subscribe to the channel. Since we are at it, let me do one thing. Let me just hand over the keys of the car and quickly jump to show you what is actually written on the diesel model. So they have this badging at the rear which says H-Track, Hyundai Traction. Yeah, there it is. This is the thing which actually differentiates the 2-wheel drive and the 4-wheel drive version. And I'll just show you a glimpse of this car, which is actually being charged right now because the battery's gone kaput. It was on for a long duration, which happens with almost every car. But look at this, the curves, the cuts and creases on the side, really very impressive. Bye bye.